Papa Bale. And I don't even know what this is yet, but it's a 120-degree drive. So we've got 18 gauge drive connected in series with this coil and this coil. And then all the other coils are connected in series and are dumped into the cat bank.
We got coils and cat banks.
We do. Lots of them. All right. We're not even messing with caps, just cat banks.
We got some banks. We got a bank.
Multiple caps.
Cat bank. Cap, big one.
This one's like halfway full. Currently, we have this coil, and this coil hooked up to the cat bank. And then we have this coil, and this coil hooked up to the battery.
All right.
But currently the tri-fiber strand in this coil is the only thing hooked up to the battery.
Nice. Thank you for the like.
Thank you.
Appreciate ya.
All right, so I'm going to turn this on. And we can put in quite a bit of voltage before we draw any amps. And that's because of the other two coils got added into the drive, and now it just takes a lot more for it to fire off. Not more wattage, really just more voltage.
Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for dropping by.
Hey.
Let us know if you have any questions. We're working with pulse motors this evening. And we have a beautiful green, is this a 9-magnet?
Yeah.
9-magnet rotor, and they're Q magnets.
8 inches in diameter.
So what would you call this?
It's almost like an alternator.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna get some glue and see if we can't prop that up upright.
Thank you for the like. Appreciate it.
All right.
We like doing the DIY hobby style. This is the lab right here. Welcome in.
And I'm gonna let that set. I'm gonna hold it till it sets. I know it's kind of dull, but it'll work, I hope. If I just hold it. Because that core that's in there weighs quite a bit. And it's sticking far out the end there. Oh. I hear the rotors starting to want to slow down. Yeah, we're up to like 19.5. 20 volts to get to 200 milliamps. That's low. But our halogen bulb is kicking. Hey bro, come over here and check this out, man. Our light is on finally. Down here. You know, I
Oh,
told Cole,
nice. That's
yeah.
bright. That won't, you know what I mean? You can see it. That's confirmation. Right up there at 200 milliamps.
So we're not getting much charge on the battery. All I can say is that I don't think it's going down. It's just not going up very fast. That's because we don't have a primary output on the transistor. And I had to take it off because it wouldn't spin with it hooked up. So we're only doing a trifilar strand, and it's not with the configuration enough to charge the battery at any substantial rate. But I do think it's preventing it from going down. But the cap bank is charging at a nice rate. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's going to go up. But
1264.
yeah,
It's a
we'll
little
keep an
glare
eye
there.
on it. We'll keep an eye on
This is a pulse motor. And we're using storage and power input.
it. It's a way to automate the spinning process of a disc.
Mm-hmm.
It's to automate the spinning process. So 25 volts and 200 milliamps. This is max voltage right here. Oh, that's so neat. And when I get these coils hooked up, because right now it's just this one, and this one. And these ones, even though they don't have cores in them, the three green ones, they're going to add quite a bit to to the end game.
So we got a question. Is the disc hovering in the air because of the coils?
No, it's balancing right now on a stack of bearings.
Can't really see it because of the mount that all the coils are on, but it's on some bearings.
And
so
then,
it's lifted up to that height on the shaft.
Yeah, I had to elevate it directly to get it to the level that it's at right now. It was a little lower before, resting on the maglev that I had. See, let me just move these in a little bit.
How's it going, Yanni?
Hello.
How many coils are here?
9.
We have 9 coils on this one.
And a lot of them are trifilar and bifilar coils.
And a 9-magnet rotor.
Oh, it's going fast now. What I would consider to be fast. Amazing. And that was just from moving it in a centimeter.
Wow.
Big difference, huh?
Mhm. That's the cat bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of wires here.
Bring it back down to like 15.9. You can hear it just grind down. Yeah, I think it's gonna force sync. I hope it does anyway.
How's it going, Randall? Welcome in. Do you do the Bendini style often?
Uh, well, I try. I do it often. I actually use SSG a lot. I wouldn't call this. Well, I don't know. Actually, honestly, I've never really done my homework on that. But you can take a look at the circuit over here and tell me what you think. If it's Bendini or oh, we're slowing down. Yep, and then having all that core on the rotor with the triple with the 120s. Um, it doesn't work very well. I mean, it's not a strong spin with the 120-degree circuit. You got to put in a lot of voltage to make it work. Is what I'm saying. But I got bored, and when you get bored, you get complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So we got an 18 gauge strand in here that's part of the drive, and then this is a 20 gauge strand. It's part of the drive, and this is 20 gauge as part of the drive, and everything else is pickup coil for the AC DC dump into the cat bank.
Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Let us know if you have any questions.
I thought I'd get the gold ring out, the golden ring.
Yeah.
And just prop some coils up on that and try to get it like I don't know, looking halfway better than it usually does. And I think it does look a little better. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it elevated. I might put it like lower the center of gravity and just put all the coils on the table.
Do you think you could give a quick summary of the whole setup one more time?
Yeah. All right, let's start with the drive. We got the power supply, and it's got 18.8 volts and 200 milliamps going in to this trifilar coil, which has an 18 gauge drive and a 32 gauge trigger. And then the trifilar strand is a 20 gauge strand, which is hooked to this cat bank, which is hooked to the battery. Now that's that part. That's this coil. Now the 18 gauge drive is hooked to this 20 gauge coil and this 20 gauge coil in series. So this takes a lot of power to get it going. Then all these coils, this coil, this coil, this coil, are all hooked in series right now. These three, and they're dumping into this cat bank right here, and then this one dumps into the big one, and we're at 5.4 DC volts charged up so far. These three coils, I just acquired these, and I haven't hooked them up yet, but they're going to be connected to these three, and or we could take these three and connect them to the battery, so that we have an additional boost to the battery. Maybe we could get the battery to charge and the cap bank to charge if we split them up.
So is the main goal of this experiment to test the speed of both of the charging? And the
Yeah,
cap?
get them both to charge, and like the rate and what they're charging at. It's to see. It's not to compare it to like a spending rate. Really, it's just I'm not comparing it to how much, because I'm putting in 18. I don't know how much that is. Like 6 watts. Is that like 6 watts?
So 2.2 times 18 would be 20% of that. So that would be like 3.7 watts.
3.7. Okay. So that's not a lot of watts. Maybe we could turn it up a little bit. How about now? Like 4 watts?
Or did I just do that wrong? I might have done that wrong.
Yeah.
Hold
Maybe.
on. No, yeah, because that would be 200 milliamps is 20% of that. So yeah. So 20.6. And then we have a charging rate. So this is the total charge on these. So we just gotta count how long each one takes.
I gotta move it in closer again for it to be.
Thank you for the like.
See, that lens effect is really strong with that coil because it's got like 13,000 turns and 32 gauge in it. So I gotta turn it all the way up for it to overpower that. But the charge rate has gone way up on this.
Hey everybody, thanks for dropping in.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe if you like the DIY electromagnetic pulse motor experimentation content.
Like I think if I back it out just a little bit, let it spin just a little bit more, we're gonna get a better rate. Cause it's starting to slow down. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to split them up. Maybe. But we have to because this one's not charging at all. And then when I hook up primary output on the transistor, like Bedini style output, yeah, it stops. And I'm gonna try it again though.
That's funny, Chris. Oh. Oh. And then they come together.
Yeah.
Those are some strong mags.
Heck yeah. Alright. So we'll back it out a little bit just to get it going. Now what I could do is run the 18 gauge drive and hook the two 20 gauge coils into the cap bank dump.
Cap bank.
But first we're going to try and hook up primary. So we're going to ground it sure that that's not touching. All right, I think we're good. I'm blind as a bat, but I think we're good.
I'm also blind. I need some. I need some
Good
glasses.
so far. We're zero milliamps. We'll get to 12. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, we got charged, but this is what happens. You see how, like, this coil doesn't like the way it's hooked up.
Thanks for dropping in. Like and subscribe. Let us know if you have any questions. This is Papa Bale. We're working with pulse motors this evening.
Hello. All right, we're gonna try that one more time. Huh. All right, you see that it's shorting it out. That's what's happening.
Mm.
No, that doesn't make sense. Why are those jiggling? All right, we're gonna unhook that because it's obviously not functioning.
Yeah, sweet. Whether it works or not is secondary in importance to the fact that you are trying it.
Yeah, I just wish I knew why it wasn't working. That would but you're right.
A modern day Tesla.
Wow, thanks.
Yanni suggested to go back to the bifilar with the multi-core and the K energy circuit.
Yeah, I was working with the K energy circuits the other day. We could do that.
Randall wants to make a suggestion.
Yes, sir. There it is right there. My bad. It's like right in front of my face.
You got a lot going on here now. A lot more than the other day.
All right. So I think what the problem is now is that I only have one working transistor.
You said not gen mode, SSG mode, question mark.
Oh, yeah, this is a perma gen mode. I have to get a different circuit real quick. Where did I put it?
Yes, sir, Randall.
Oh,
Yep.
they're right here. Yeah.
He might be
Cool.
typing it out.
This is SSG mode solo, so it's only SSG mode. So I think that's the one we're gonna have to do. And no, we could do either one because this one has a switch on it and does both. So we could swing either way. So I guess I just got to make a choice, right?
All right.
Okay. So we'll do gen mode. I don't know if this transistor is functioning.
You follow it up with that. It's part of string theory,
Okay.
but it's outside the fourth dimension.
I think we're gonna go with this gen mode though. And I would do a parallel circuit, but I only have one transistor that works.
And we want that one to last.
Well, it might not last. It might blow up right now.
All right.
All I'm saying is I can't do a parallel circuit because I don't have two. I can do a semi-parallel circuit through one, but it won't be right. It'll be semi right.
I think it's. I heard something about that when I was, well, similar to that. I have no idea if it's the same thing. But like with fusion energy from coils making certain shapes.
Oh, that sounds neat.
I think you know, well, Brian Wong's channel.
Oh man, this is. And we pray to God that it works, right? And it'd be a faulty transistor if anything, but might as well. Gotta kind of take it all down.
Yeah, the deconstruction and the reconstruction. Because it's not troubleshooting, it's moving on to the next idea. A lot of the time. After getting a good test result.
And we're all kind of in agreement that with the SSG circuit from KEnergy.store, we're going to get better results. Right? Because this is kind of a rudimentary, basic circuit over here. It's the very basic, most basic workable circuit that you can make.
And we had a battery plugged in too, so we were looking at both of them.
And it's kind of a good idea to get this all cleaned up. Like, well, I'm thinking about it.
Hey everybody, thanks for dropping in. Hit the like and subscribe. Let us know if you have any comments. Yeah, that looks. Look at the big. He's got a big handful of wire clippies.
We're gonna get a nice clean start.
Yeah, hopefully this will motivate you. We're live streaming the cleanup.
Hopefully it doesn't discourage people. I mean,
No, like this is part of the
experience.
joy.
But sometimes, just sometimes, you forget to unclip something and you just yank it all down at one time, and it's like, uh-oh.
Aye.
All right, when I get to putting it back together, I got a few questions that I want to ask. Like, do we want to do the trifilar in series with the self and not do a trifilar? Since we're doing Bedini? Because we have an output, like a designated output. We could do a trifilar strand too. But we could also hook it up in series and then be a bifilar.
Smoke and mirrors, shadow and dust.
Shadows and dust.
The math.
Now when I get some more transistors, I'm going to hook up a Bedini bounce. And who knows? All these might be good for Bedini. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've seen some of those shapes. And people being like trying to guess what it would look like in different dimensions and stuff. I don't know. I got as far as like derivatives.
I'm wondering what I should do. The bifilar or the trifilar? I think I'm going to do the bifilar.
He said, Randall says try.
Yeah. For sure. I'm gonna try them both.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try the bifilar way first. I'm gonna hook it up in series. All I need is a clip.
Thank you for the like. Appreciate it.
Commandeer one.
Yeah, you're taking it from this guy.
So the gold strand. Nice. Goes into. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Goes into this one. They're all kind of crossed over, so it's took a little bit to see what was what. All right, so this is primary. This is positive. This is negative. Good deal.
Then, like, talking about the dimensional shapes, think about how the sun moves through the Milky Way, you know, so then you can add to that shape of the planets going around the sun, and then the shape of the Milky Way moving through the galaxy. So there's a couple of ways to add to that.
Oh, right. We don't need any clips for right now. We need a screwdriver. Is it over there? On that side.
I don't see a screwdriver. Let me know if anybody sees a screwdriver. I am Christopher, Papa Bale.
Oh man, made out of aluminum. I think I just put it down on the fly. Thought I might put it down.
At a spot where it would be seen.
Yeah.
Is it in your pocket?
It would be normally. It's not though. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
In your pocket. It should be. God dang it. Man, no.
It was the brownies. They took it.
Man.
Looking under. Gonna need a plan B here in a second. It's aluminum, so it should be shining.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
See, they came in here, cleaned the vents, and I had to move everything.
Oh yeah, you did get. There were a lot of people in here today, or a lot of work being done, I should say, by a few people.
Go figure.
You want to see if it's out on the up there? Oh, you found the case, but not the driver.
Right.
Got it.
Hey, have you seen my screwdriver?
Let's see. So do the cap dumps remove that spike? So straight in 12 volts and the spike out to the secondary battery? Question mark.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. The Bedini circuit's different than the one I was using because there's more resistance involved. Primary and secondary resistance. There's a germanium diode that I'm not quite sure what its purpose is. I remember having it earlier.
What's up, Triple Egg? Welcome in. We are working on setting up a different circuit for this 9 coil, 9 magnet pulse motor. And the good screwdriver is MIA. So we're looking, but here's a nice view of underneath here. There's no motors, no tomfoolery going on here. Yeah, man, it's a mystery.
This isn't right. I mean, oh man. Wish I had another one, but I don't.
But I don't. But I don't. Have a second screwdriver? Oh yeah, we gotta fix that. All right, we got this.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Boom.
Well, no, it won't.
Oh, it's a. Dang it. What about like a knife?
Yeah, that one right there. It's probably not gonna work, but man.
Oh yeah. Oh, where you? Oh, I see. You're going in there. No, it's not a flathead.
That's the one I just gave me.
All right. Yes.
Too wide. won't work because it's freaking glass, but it's like the right size. The edge of this reed switch looks like it'd be just the right size, right? I don't want to break it. That's not gonna work. But I mean, it's tight. It's just I could tighten it. It won't tighten because I'll break the glass. Mm.
Are the bifilar windings more, if not saturated? Oh, that might have been part of another conversation. Okay. Yep, the rotor is pulse, but the back EMF is directed to the lead acid battery. Yeah, this guy.
Oh, we're in luck. Ah, man, I love it when my mind works. Bingo.
Boom, shakalaka. He found one. He just pulled one out of a bag. Oh my goodness. You literally pulled that one out of a hat, dude. When the mind clears, everybody's speaking the same language. No, that didn't make any sense. But it could.
So with this circuit, I can hook it the output directly to the battery because it's already got diodes in place for EMF and back EMF. So it's got a diode and a reverse diode in place. So I don't need to add a diode and I can attach a different generator source without there being a problem.
Look at how giant his fingers are compared to the space that he's
No.
working in.
And then the light is terrible. Oh, we got it. Now I just need to put the positive end of the trigger coil into the positive end of the trigger coil slot. This is a beautiful circuit, by the way. It's like so easy to use. I'm going to unravel this a little bit. So we can get a little bit more length. It's almost worth maybe putting an extension in because all right, we are in. And now we just need a resistance. I was using coils before, but I think we'll use a resistor. 460 ohms, if I can find it. I think this is it. Wow, that was easy.
Nice.
All right, so we want to hook up output first. So we'll go red to red. And right. Big old pile right down here. Everything I need is right at my feet. Now, input.
Thanks, Randall. Appreciate you. Appreciate the conversation.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll look at it in the future, near future. All right. Now, the final touch. And we're going to see how the Bedini circuit. Oh. You know what? So we just want to do the bifilar. We don't want to see how the Bedini circuit will run the series circuit, the 120 circuit. I think I want to see that. I don't know. It'll take a little bit longer to, set up. I just need to unscrew 20 gauge and hook it, and then hook the end of this 20 gauge into the slot, and we're good.
Output, output, then 12 to 14 volt on the input. But single bifilar with the multi-core.
Oh, okay. Single bifilar. And the battery, and then we're going to hook up the multimeter to the battery. Now, I haven't hooked back up any of the other coils. There's just this coil hooked up right now.
SAQ, welcome in. Only this coil is hooked in right now.
Yep, just this one.
Strong magnets. Excuse me.
All right, looks like our transistor is bad. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Nope. I don't know. Let's see. Say 12 volts, right?
How strong is each magnet?
It's N52 neodymium cube. I want to start off at a lower voltage.
Do you know how dense that is the magnet flux? The Gauss unit, GAUSS.
No. And I think that the series connection here is not working right. It's too much. See, we're at 12. We can go up to like 14.
DIY 0 point energy.
Hello, hello. Wow, that is so strange. I should take these off for now. They're not part of the equation yet. I'm sure we're getting some lens from that. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the way this is working. That looks like it's catching a little better. There's a lot of lens going on, so I don't think that it had enough power to overcome it with the bifilar connection. When it's running just an 18 gauge strand, it works just fine. But we are getting a really rapid battery charge rate from the SSG. Well, it's already gone up 5.
Right.
Or 0.05. So was that 12.65? But I don't know, man. This doesn't seem right.
All right, man. We've been at this for about an hour.
All right. It is working though. I give it that much. I'm gonna just try one more thing, and then we're gonna call it a day. making it a tri-filer again, just to see. Said I was gonna check it out, so this is me checking it out. Dang, really? There we go. So it's gonna run like a bifiler, but it will have that tri-filer availability that won't be utilized currently. All right.
My hips hurt.
I just don't want these wires to be touching. So I'm gonna take. All right, I think that'll work.
Sounds pretty good.
I know there's something wrong with it, but I don't have any choices. That was it. That's the last one. So I think it'll move. Something's not right. I mean, the amps that are being drawn right now are way low. But it's smooth. And it's quick. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a wonderful night. Bye now. There it goes.
Yeah. Peace.